Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. My name is Bonnie Northgraves, and this is another episode of Jazz Story Time. Today, we're going to be talking about a tune from 1929. Written by Fats Waller and the lyrics by Andy Razzoff. This is Misbehavin. Ooh. So, let's jump into it. Bump, 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 piano cam. Okay, I'm going to play this in the key of F today. So, there is the tune. There's the camera. So, Fats Waller wrote this for a musical we've talked about several times by this point. This is for the musical Hot Chocolate. So, huge, successful musical that premiered in 1929. After this came out, there was a ton of musicians who had hits with this, like super over the top, crazy amount of people who had hits with this song. It was just so popular. After a couple of years, it cooled off. Haha, get it? Hot chocolate cooled off. And people stopped recording it quite as much. It was resurrected, I think, in 1933 by Duke Ellington, who made a instrumental version of this, and then in 1935 Paul Whiteman had a version of this that featured Jack Teagarden on vocals and on trombone. Why is this important? I mean, it's not really, but something that's kind of interesting about that era was that a lot of musicians would be locked into contracts. So at that time, 1933, the same year the Duke Ellington recording happened, Paul Whiteman signed a contract with Jack Teagarden to have him for his lead trombonist for about 5 years. Not about, exactly 5 years. So I think that's something that Jack Teagarden probably regretted quite a bit, because in 1938, when his contract was up, he was gone, and Paul Whiteman was like, "What? I thought we were friends, man." And Paul Whiteman was left without a lead trombone player. So yeah, this was also, of course, a huge hit for Fats Waller, who was an absolute showman, amazing entertainer. There's a great story about Fats playing in a piano lounge, playing piano and singing, and having 4 rather rough and tough gentlemen coming and grabbing him and stuffing him in a car, taking him for a car ride, and when he was unblindfolded, demasked, I don't know how you say that, but when they took the blindfold off of him, which I guess I should tell you they put on him in the first place, but when they took it off of him, he was in another hotel in front of another piano. And who should be there but Al Capone? And the 4 henchmen had brought Fats Waller to perform for Al Capone as his birthday present. So a couple days later, they take Fats Waller back to Chicago, and he arrives safe and sound and a couple $1,000s richer. So, there you go. Great story about Fats Waller. So, to wrap this up, I'm going to sing it out for you. No one to walk with all by myself, no one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love, I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love love for you. Like Jack Horner in that corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? All your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. Don't stay out late, don't get a go. I'm home on Friday, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Whoa, 'cause I'm saving all my love for for you. There's a tune. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Bonnie, and I'll see you next time. Bye.